Hi everyone, how are you? Tonight I am doing Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I so hope you all are doing well. It is so hot out tonight, so I hope I can get through this reading because I'm in my basement with no air. So it does prevent me from reading as I was before because we have such high temperatures, so the house is just so hot down here. So I just wanted to say I wish you all the best. I read these for the heartbroken. If you are new to the channel, I try to get these out for spiritual connections, soulmates, twin flames, the person abruptly leaves your life in some way. So these are intended to bring insights, messages for people that are stuck on their path, can't find their way, and really looking for clarity. I just wish to bring that peace, but I only can bring what the cards show. Just remember it's a general and always can be reversed. Do be careful, as I do mention this in probably every reading. If you are waking up to knowing that you are in something of a narcissistic connection, they may come out in the cards, and I truly will read whatever I get. But you do have to be so careful on any reading that you watch that it may not be your soulmate, twin flame at all. It can be a very abusive connection. So please do your own research before you watch anything. It can really lead you down a difficult path, because the narcissistic connections really only can be no contact. You may be being asked to remove these energies on your path and take your power back. So they can be very, very difficult. So if that's you, if you're going in vicious cycles, please check out the description box. There's a lot of help out there. So let's get started, Aries. Let me see what I'm getting for your energies tonight. Let's see if you had someone leave your life and you felt a very deep connection. You feel very deeply bound to them still, believing they're your someone divinely sent you. So let's see what I'm getting, Aries. Why did this person leave your life? General reading, just so I know who I'm resonating with. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Why did this person leave your life? I apologize. I wouldn't have shuffled this long, but I wasn't feeling it. Ace of Pentacles. So this person, did they have a new job? Did they have something new occur in their life? They were walking towards something new, something brand new. Could have been a new job, new home, something that they thought was abundance. And this person could have changed and had something new in their life. I apologize. Let me grab that. We're not getting off on the right foot here. Okay. 5 of Wands. I feel like this person, you may have been trying to figure out why they have changed or why they were causing this conflict, but it feels like overall this person avoiding that, like leaving your life, avoiding giving you the answers of their change of behavior here. 8 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this person felt that the more you found out, or as they have left your life, the more that you have studied or found out about them, that it would bring you a lot of heartbreak. You might be feeling a lot of heartbreak if you have been going down that path of trying to, really find these answers. So with the High Priestess in reverse, I feel like there could have been red flags here for you in this connection, but it was hard to avoid because it had that magnetizing feeling of a soulmate, twin flame. You weren't sure if this was toxic, or it's almost like that feeling like you knew in the beginning that this person, like that first thought of the person when they first come in, you know they're toxic, but something draws you in here, something magnetizes you as that synchronicities, and it kind of just throws you so off track that your intuition's like all over the place. So I feel like you may have known from the beginning to maybe stay away from this person because you knew they weren't being truthful and honest to you. That, yeah, it gives a sense of going down a dark path. It's almost like a feeling, I want to say, like seeing the goodness in this person, even though you knew overall maybe the negative outweighed the positive. But I don't know, the Devil. So that could definitely, as these are for the heartbroken, of course, they can be for anyone out there. This is somebody with the Devil-like energy that can be on many people's spiritual paths, causing a lot of toxic behavior. It's like if you have a lot of that light energy, they are magnetized to you. Very much darkness. They will disguise themselves as light. So with that Devil, it's like they would do this to others, not just to you. And maybe you are finding that out, or similarities after this person has left, after you have, went down that path. King of Pentacles, yeah. Hoping this person is goodness or is not that toxic connection. The Hermit, that they're healing, that they're finding that light. Maybe you're hoping that this is not that Devil, like somebody that attracts in, they suck the life, the energy out of light. People that are of goodness, empathetic. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that empathetic narcissist type of connection. It doesn't have to be a narcissist. It can be somebody that has done this a long time, manipulative behavior. Just remember, if you're light, there will always be the light and the dark. So I always say we all have light and dark. But if this person is overall more dark than light, please protect yourself. It is asking you to take your power back. Because this person doesn't, it's like somebody that doesn't value, would not see who, it's almost like they have to leave your life because they don't value who you are, and what goodness you have brought here to their life. Whether you have brought them money, finances, stability, growth. It's someone that would not, this is hard because it's someone that really would not recognize your pain. Dismissive. Like, I want to say the person gives a feeling overall that you would find out about them, or you knew who they were, but there's still a sense of waiting, hoping this person is goodness, hoping this is happiness, that this person has completed something from their past behaviors and is going to align with you in some way. But do be careful, because that is such a very vicious cycle on these. That person does have to put that down. They're burdened by something in their life that has been completed, that has created this. But this person is not someone that can build in something stable. They can't, it's not somebody that's like feeling like they can confront or work with you. It's not somebody that wants to confront any of this, of their behaviors. Page of Wands in reverse. I feel like be very careful if that could be your own energies, as this is difficult, because if they see you in any way, shape, or form that you may be stuck or needing help, of course they can come back in here, but they're not. It's like the Ten of Pentacles again, bringing you goodness, dismissing you know, to draw you back in. And this is something that happens so often, so it comes up in the cards quite often in these connections. It's like they will resemble someone that will be loyal to you. But you do have to remember what has occurred here as to the lessons that were learned, so that you don't repeat them again. So this person isn't doing something that you know within you is not who the person actually is, their actions, their choices, because it will leave you in a place of just continuously being stuck and not wanting to end a cycle. I'm just getting overall, yeah, really wanting this to be happiness, fulfillment, be together. But do understand this person is completely stuck in this behavior. It's not something that they choose to do better in, even if you brought them anything here, because it's like with the Star, your path is about healing, growth, moving forward, finding happiness, releasing. And I think that's all across in so many of these connections, people having to disengage and really wake up to the fact of a toxic connection. You know, believe with all your heart that when you or sense something divine or something beautiful, that it will be stable. It will not be something that causes you suffering, abuse, toxic behavior, and think that that is your true love. It will cause you to wait and be so stuck, you know, as stuck as that person is, as burdened as they are. They'll keep you in that same attachment, that same energy, like giving you their toxic energy if you're deeply connected and really staying stuck in this. So be careful. It's always your decision, and it is to take your power back. With the Strength card, it can cause, you know, feeling of just despair, suffering, like you can't tackle, you know, something so big here. But it's it's because it's not something that can ever be stable or goodness, because this person is already exactly the person you think, if that is resonating with you. It's already like they're toxic. They already have this behavior. It's not something easily changed. It's something that's a pattern. And for that person to break that pattern would have to be somebody that's either having some major life change or woken up. But I'm just not getting that in these types of energies, because it seems like even when you awaken, I don't think a lot of people, you know, change who they are deep down inside in a very dramatic way. I want to say you improve and strengthen and build boundaries. But this is like a very low vibrational energy. Yeah, this person would have to start over in a whole new way. So this would be more of a connection if it's not somebody that's narcissistic or somebody that's going to, you know, take your power from you, try to control you. It's more, they would have to start over in a completely different path, whole different life. And that's where in the beginning of this reading, I was kind of getting this person starting something new over in their life. But with the Lovers in reverse here, this is just not feeling like a love connection, like somebody that can bring stability. It would be something that like would take this person such a very, very long time to change their behavior. Somebody that's sneaky, deceptive, darkness. So please look at that if that is you again. As was this person very dark? Did they cause you a lot of conflict? Betrayal is huge. There's a lot of different signs out there that you may want to research. Yeah, you can't wait on change for that or put yourself in that position of allowing that energy back in, but it's always up to you. You can always choose this path. Someone can come back in, but you may want to just take it as warnings, cautions, guides on these paths, because they can be, I just truly believe the King of Cups here. Make sure that person that brings love to you, compassion, is truly from a soul. They don't make you question or their behaviors or leave you type of energy, because a lot of this ghosting behavior can mimic greatly the same type of connection. I'm a very manipulative person. Yeah, it's kind of like, I think I got it in one of my last readings, like that darkness is those deceptive, manipulative energies. You can't wait on them for change. There is no clarity when someone behaves a certain way that does not align with your soul, as it's not in your highest good, if that makes sense to anyone out there. And you may want them to be your sacred love, or you can see the goodness in them. But that's the thing, because it's totally different than their thoughts, feelings, emotions. What they look for in life is completely separate and different than you. Your feelings and emotions, will be more at a soul length, a soul depth, not at a material gain, hurting people, of those types of things. Manipulative behavior in a harsh way. So just be very, very cautious of those connections. But I'm just going to pull a guidance card for your monthly energies. I wish you all the best. Truly, I believe with all my heart, if people could see the healing process that so many people have to go through, no matter what happens in these connections, to find yourself, your self-love, your self-respect, your self-boundaries. That's what a lot of these connections are teaching you. And it's so important that you take that time out. Even though you may want this path to be easy, it is not intended to be at all. So if that person is not on a soulmate path with you, you can definitely be on still a soulmate path, walking forward and be meeting your true soulmate, or somebody that can help you on your path. Once you get past these energies, once you get stuck in these, it gets very, very difficult. But I feel like once people can change up their energies and take their power back, it helps the collective so much to, where these light energies will attract in more lighter energies, because it seems like the dark, deceptive are continuous. They're repeating over and over. So just be careful that's not you again, so that you keep saying no and removing that, taking your power back. So be careful. Okay, so I just want to say these are not radical and uncontrollable changes. 54. So sometimes people awaken to these paths to find their empathic gifts, if you're an empath, or you may be finding your creative energies as you heal. And nobody deserves to be abused. That is a whole different way of healing, because that may require, of course, professional help. It is a different process. So let's see here. This person could have been arrogant and had thoughtless behavior and an unrestrained ego, causing the relationship to collapse. A tornado is blowing, the situation becomes hopeless, and you may consider giving up, leaving the thought, the feelings, emotions, and moving on. But an unexpected or sudden change can occur. Disorders can be induced by bad words, hostile gossip, or even external aggressors that harm you. Karma, hidden factors, ambiguous situations, fate, and the involvement of supreme force brings forth things that are out of control. It is advisable to prepare mentally in order to avoid future trauma. Even if you are overwhelmed right now, the falling tower was bad for you to begin with. The universe is actually on your side, which is why these connections get separated, why this person blocks you, but you do have to be careful in case it comes back in. But the universe does step in for that, is to give you that time so you can heal and really deeply think about this in a logical way. So you may need to fix life patterns and conventions that you may have gotten used to that are no longer relevant to you. In such a crisis, the soul separates from the negative energies and the ego is eliminated. And that is truly the only way. And that can be really difficult on a path because it takes time, it takes patience to remove the negative energies so that the good positives can come in. If you have had difficulties in achieving a stable relationship, it is possible that you need to radiate negative energy to be cautious of those negative energies. A powerful, firm person this person could have been, who is attracted to external things in life, and they always have to look their best, and they prefer to live in well-designed homes or things of that nature, very material. So do not be afraid. Change is for the better. You should flow harmoniously with life and not fight it. In this situation, most circumstances are not under your control. You only can control you and your power. The light of insight comes after all the misconceptions and patterns are reduced. Once you start pulling those energies back from this person and saying no and being firm with yourself with not allowing this person back into your life or trying to control your thoughts, emotions, and feelings about this person, it will lighten and it will become clearer for you. So be optimistic about your path and your future success. After the defeat, there will be a revival from a pure and better place. So it's so necessary, even if it's so unknown and so confusing and so hurtful on these paths, to trust the path, because you will be strengthened. You will grow in such a way that when you take your power back, it's going to lead you into such beautiful places that you probably have not even seen. The best of your life is yet to come. But of course, these will never really make sense to anyone. And that's why it's probably not for you, because this person would always remain on a different page than who you are on your soul path, on life, So I wish you all the best. I hope that helps someone tonight. I know a lot of people are in these very destructive connections, and it's beautiful to be a beautiful, good person. Just keep those boundaries. Protect your heart. Protect you always. Take care, everyone.